Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Lloyd's Welding here. It's a 60-gallon Kobalt air compressor from Lowe's. I think I paid about $5.50 for it. I just got it wired into my shop. Put this up there. It's kind of temporary fix for right now. Plan on here in the next year or so, 6 months to a year, tearing most of this building down. It's 2 stories. It's got a loft up top, and I'm gonna build me a nice shop right where this one sits. This right here, it's got this is a 10-2 wire. That's what I decided to use. This I got in my hand is a 12-2 wire, and I know it has 3 things in it, but you have the neutral is right there, the white, the black is your hot, and the ground is your ground. The copper is your ground. Alright, in here you just match it up. There's a white wire. You run it in here. You have to buy this little coupling. You run it in here. You connect the white wire to the white wire, the black wire to the black wire, and it's got little set screws. And then the copper wire, you ground it to the box, and it grounds your whole tank. On the inside, there's 2 different types of breakers. There's a double throw and a single throw. Your double throw breakers are these. This is my plasma cutter. This is my welder. Alright. This is probably to my receptacles. This is to my lights. And the other 2s are for receptacles also in the shop. This right here is for my air compressor. This is a double pole. These are single poles. See how these are connected? Alright. When you're getting ready to wire something like this up, I mean, I know everybody can't do this, but you need to at least shut the power off here. But me, I have a 400 amp service on the side of my house, and when you shut the power off here, it just shuts the power off to this. You still have power coming in the top or in the bottom, whichever. Some people flip this thing, put it upside down. When I run my power in, I run my wires up the side and come in the top. But when you shut the power off to this, these wires in here are still hot. So if you touch them wires up top, you're still going to get hit. What I do is my house has another 200 amp throw, and I throw it off, and it shuts the power down to everything in this box, so I feel safe working on it. If you don't know what you're doing, I would suggest not getting in the box. I mean, it could be bad. I can take you step through it if you have something like mine, but that's about it. When you're hooking them up, this is what they look like from the inside. This is 2 singles, and I'm showing you what a double would look like. It just looks like 2 of them side by side, like this. Alright, and what you're going to do is screw 1 white wire into here and 1 black wire into the next one. And when you do that, that'll give you your single phase power, 230 volts, going to your air compressor outside. And then you ground your ground. They got a ground bar on the inside in here and a neutral bar. I just always ground my grounds to the ground, but your neutral is a ground. So that's what will confuse you too sometimes if you hook a white wire to this. Because when you open this up, only black wires are hooked to all these. No white wires at all. Except for this one now has a white wire hooked to it because of the way I run it. I'm not saying that's the safest way, but it's still grounded. But that's about the basics on doing wiring. I went to school for it for 2 years, and I wired my whole shop up myself. I put this whole panel box in. I run these out, and these are for my welder and my plasma cutter. And I mean, every bit of wiring I have done in my shop. All my lights, all the way across. So, but that's that. That's wiring up the Kobalt air compressor. As for the air compressor itself, it's quiet. It's very quiet compared to my other air compressors. It don't pump up very fast. It's a single. My dad says it's single stage. I don't know a lot about air compressors, but it's single stage, means it's only pumping on one side or something like that, and a double stage pumps on both sides, which you're going to pay $800 to $1,000 for them. But this one's supposed to be real good. I mean, like I said, Kobalt, they make pretty good stuff. Come from Lowe's, your local Lowe's hardware. I'm probably sure Home Depot has their own brand. I think they carry Rigid or something like that. But I just put a couple quick connects. This one's going in my shop to my plasma cutter and anything else I need in there. And I put this one on out here. That way, if I have to pump up trailer tires or whatever, when I start back welding, I'm going to weld me a hook right here. And I'm going to have a roll for my hose to go right there. And that way, all I got to do is unravel it, blow up trailer tire, truck tire, whatever we need. And hopefully for long, I can get back to work on my deer blind. It's been sitting so long that it's starting to shut the windows. But that's that, guys. Questions, comment, concerns, let me know. Anything I can help you with, I'll try my best to. By no means, I'm not responsible for anything that I've said that might be wrong, because there's, I'm not a perfect person, but that's the way I did the things I did in that box. If you got some questions, I can try to walk you through it, but I'm no certified electrician, so don't, just because what I did don't make it right. But this is the way I wired it up. All right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate it.